What if everything you've been told about brain food was wrong? According to a group of researchers, your brain rebuilds itself every single day using whatever you eat for breakfast. Most people don't know this, but food doesn't just give you brain energy, it becomes your brain, meaning you are what you eat. From your morning coffee to that late night snack, every bite sends a message to your brain, changing how you think, feel, and even age. So if you've ever felt tired after lunch, moody for no reason, or forget things easily, this might just be why. In ancient Japanese history, a preserved traditional diet was discovered that promotes longevity and mental clarity, with many living into their hundreds with remarkable cognitive function. Meanwhile, most of us are doing the opposite, unknowingly eating foods that shrink our brains faster than age itself. And the scary part? They're the same foods we're told are healthy. Counting down from number 5, you'll discover how these different foods affect your brain. Number 5? It's something most people eat every single day without realizing the damage it's doing. Now, move closer because this might just change the way you shop for groceries forever. So what exactly are we eating that messes with how we think, feel, and focus? Let's start with one that hides in plain sight and quietly hijacks your brain every single day. Number 5. Sugar crashes are brain crashes. Ever wonder why your brain works great in the morning then dies by afternoon? Like someone switched your brain to turtle mode without warning you? Your brain isn't just tired, something is actually breaking down inside it. The truth is, your brain runs almost entirely on glucose. Yep, sugar. But not all sugar is created equal. Some sugar feeds your brain, some destroys it. High glycemic foods like cookies, white rice, and energy drinks flood your brain with sugar instantly. What goes up must come down, and when it does, your brain shuts off. And the worst part? It hits your brain's CEO, the frontal lobe, the part responsible for smartness, focus, and self-control. That's why it's harder to concentrate. You get irritable, distracted, and ready to quit everything? It's not your fault. It's what you eat. But here's the good news. What if you can eat carbs and still keep your brain sharp? Slow-burning carbs like oats, lentils, sweet potatoes, and quinoa give your brain steady power instead of quick crashes. Rather than feeling drained and sluggish by 2 p.m., you remain alert, centered, and fully engaged. But that's nothing compared to food number 4. This one messes with your emotions and memory. It's the kind of food people think is healthy, but your brain might be begging you to eat more of it, just not in the way you expect. And the weirdest part? Your brain is actually made from this food. Let's talk about number 4. Omega-3s are brain armor. Imagine your brain like a high-performance engine. Without oil, it overheats and breaks down fast. Omega-3s are that oil. They protect your brain cells, help them talk to each other, and fight off the tiny fires of inflammation that can lead to memory loss. And the science is solid. Studies show omega-3s can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's and age-related decline. But here's the problem. Your body can't make omega-3s on its own. You have to get them from food. So if your diet's low in fish, seeds, or nuts, your brain could be running on empty without you even realizing it. Best sources? Think salmon, sardines, walnuts, flaxseed, and chia. These small foods pack serious brain power. But eat the wrong fats? You're basically poisoning your brain's engine. But what if your brain's biggest influence isn't even in your brain at all? Researchers call it your second brain, and it might be making decisions for you on everything from your cravings to your mood. Let's talk about number 3. Gut health equals brain health. How your gut controls your brain more than you think. Over 90% of serotonin, your happiness hormone, is made in the gut, not the brain. So when your gut's off, your mood crashes, your memory stutters, you might feel anxious or even foggy. That's because your gut is packed with trillions of bacteria, and they're constantly remixing your brain's emotional playlist. Think of fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, or prebiotics like garlic, leeks, and onions as brain fuel via your belly. Feed them junk? They go off beat. Feed them right? They keep your brain in sync. But here's the kicker. Even a healthy gut can't stop what we're about to cover next, because the next food on our list, it doesn't just affect your mood, it can flip it fast. Let's dive into number 2. Food shapes your mood, and the surprising truth about emotional eating. Ever had a meal that left you feeling calm, or one that made you weirdly anxious? That's not just in your head, it's literally in your neurotransmitters, and they're built by what's on your plate. Every bite of protein you eat gets broken down into amino acids, tiny building blocks that fuel your brain's chemistry. This means your mood, your motivation, even your sleep, all trace back to what's cooking in your kitchen. And this isn't hype, it's neuroscience. Food literally shapes your emotional baseline. So if this is helping you see food in a whole new way, go ahead and share in the comment which of these resonate with you more. Because this last one, it's the fuel behind every brain function you rely on. It's the reason some people stay sharp at 70 and others start forgetting names in their 40s. And here's the crazy part. It has nothing to do with your genes. And you can't feel it happening until it's already done damage. Let's talk about the number 1 way food shapes your brain for the future. Number 1, your brain ages with or without nutrients. Did you know your brain gets older every day? But the food you eat decides how it ages. Vitamins and minerals are like tiny bodyguards. They protect your brain from damage day after day. B vitamins like B6, B12, and folate help you think clearly, remember things, and keep your brain from slowing down. And foods with antioxidants like blueberries, spinach, and nuts, they fight off the bad guys in your brain. Tiny things called free radicals that speed up aging. Your brain loves real food. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, beans, fatty fish. Sure, supplements can help, but food works better. It's natural. It's complete. Think of it like this. Eating whole foods is like fueling your brain with premium gas. The result? Sharper memory, faster thinking, lower risk of brain disease later on. So next time you pick a snack or meal, ask yourself, what would future me want? Because one day, your brain will thank you, not with a hug, but with clear thoughts, better focus, and a strong memory. Before we wrap up, let's answer the question every nutrition nerd is thinking. Where does protein fit in? Short answer, everywhere. Your brain runs on it more than you realize. Protein doesn't just make you strong, it makes your brain work. Literally. Every thought in your head, every emotion you feel, comes from tiny brain messengers called neurotransmitters. And here's the thing. Your brain can't make those messengers without amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Skip protein, you lose focus, your energy drops, your mood crashes. That's why a high-protein breakfast can make you feel awake, while a sugary one leaves you tired and confused. And here's the best part. Protein doesn't just feed your brain, it also protects it. Scientists found that eating plenty of lean protein can help clear brain fog, reduce anxiety, and keep your mind sharp as you age. Well-known nutritionists recommend these top protein sources: eggs, fish, beans, tofu, lentils, and quality meats. Try to have them with every meal for optimal benefit. Because without enough protein, your brain's signals get fuzzy. But with the right amount, it becomes a powerful machine. So next time you eat, ask yourself, did I help my brain think better or just make my stomach full? And if you've watched this far, here's your power move. Eat for the brain you want to have, starting now. But what if your next food choice could protect your brain before problems ever show up? Watch our next video to learn the big mistake most healthy people make and how to avoid it before it damages your brain.